We're here at the Silver River State Park. I've been here a million times. What does Lane think?
Yeah, this is my first time here. The water is really clear. You can see a ton of fish right here. There's turtles. There's lots of wildlife so far. We're gonna get on one of these glass bottom boats, go around, check out the swamp. Or I don't know if this counts as a swamp. We're gonna check out the springs. Looks really nice. It looks very Florida back here. So we'll see what else is around here at the entrance. Here we go. Down the glass bottom boat we go.
I'm a licensed captain by the U.S. Coast Guard to be your captain, your tour guide. Down here, that is your actual spring. Like I said, guys, that spring down there is 28 feet deep.
From the Black Lagoon, 38 feet deep.
There's a manatee in them waters.
Right here.
Alright, you can see other people video it.
I'm resting in my boat so the people on the other side of my boat can see them also.
Go for it.
The cows of the sea. Manatee meat is a delicacy here in Florida.
Manatee burgers. Yeah, delicious.
Oh my god. Look at those fish. A lot of stone down there. Florida doesn't have rocks.
Guys, the road that was here when we left, guys, is now just about 32 minutes.
It's a cross.
Guys, this
like
place
the
is
sign.
so
Jesus.
fast and so simple that it actually has a 24-minute cycle. Which means every 24 minutes, there's brand new fresh spring water being pushed from this spring going all the way back. Now, guys, that is why all of our springs are so crystal clear. Did everybody up front get to see those statues okay? Yes, sir. Yes. Coming up, guys.
All right, I'm doing my tip.
And
Lane's doing his. I'm gonna give this guy a nice tip.
Thank you guys.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it, guys. Thank you guys so very much. Swipe up, put it up, guys.
Rupees.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
One thing a lot of people don't know is that Silver Springs actually has some of the only free-range monkeys in America.
I can definitely, just from this view right here, see why they would use this as America's tropical filming location back in the day, because it's very tropical. Looks like a jungle anywhere else.
Oh, macaque!
It sounds like a bird.
Macaque! That's what the monkeys will sound like if you come here.
So this is where the monkeys are. They're somewhere deep in the woods. We can't see them right now because Justin's Santa scared them away.
That's right. But if you do come here, make sure to bring some bananas and grapes. They love those.
Nuts too. We found that out at the other place yesterday.
On to the next thing.
And they have herpes. Don't kiss them.
Unless you already have herpes. We're here at the Ocali Days, the original Cracker Fest.
Yep. We're gonna get down and dirty and learn all about the culture of the cracker. All right, guys. We're at the, what is this? What's the museum called?
Silver River Museum.
Oh, there it is. It's on here. Sorry, I'm borderline illiterate. And I'm going to do the scavenger hunt right now, and I'm going to be great at it. I'm going to be the best. Make this museum great again.
Let's go.
Okay.
Pick this up.
One of them's right here. Okay, I was about to walk right past it. Look at that, guys. I was about to let everybody down. All right, guys, we're slowly getting there. We're crossing them off one by one. There's some kids out here giving us some stiff competition, but there's actually a prize at the end of this. So
Yeah, that's why I got one too. I originally said no, but we're doing it. There's a prize. Might as well.
Luckily, I said yes. All right, guys, we did it. We got the prizes. We're too dumb to realize to video. We got our prizes. White rock.
Beige rock. Yeah, let's go sit in this canoe.
Let's do it. Yes, please.
Get up.
She's like, get out of here. Here, could you take a video of us? It's already going.
Okay.
You just gotta
going.
point it.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
This is what it was like. What type of Indian?
What am I looking through though? There's
I'm sorry, I have it the wrong way. You could stop it if you want to turn it around.
We can see us.
There we
okay,
go.
when you flip it around.
There we go.
Oh, okay.
Was
Okay.
it the Temocan Indians that lived here?
The what?
The Temocan Indians?
Yes, they were the first.
Here, wait, can I see that?
Who lived in whose canoe was this?
This is
Merit.
just Yeah, no, this is just something they made up here. It isn't a real.
Can you point at the camera and say the Timocon Indians lived here?
The Timcon Indians lived here.
Where are you from?
I'm from New York State.
New York State?
Yeah,
Upstate?
Upstate.
Okay, good.
Yeah, no.
We're Battery B, 1st New Jersey Light Artillery, which was an original unit during the Civil War, and we won some notoriety, if you want to call it notoriety, that this unit fired more rounds in a single afternoon than any other unit in the entire Army during the 5 years of the war.
Oh, really?
In 5 hours.
Well, what battle is that?
This was in Gettysburg.
Gettysburg,
Yeah.
okay.
We were in the peach orchard at the high water mark,
Mm.
and we fired 1,436 rounds of ammunition with 6 cannons
Wow.
in 5 hours. So now you take and do the math and see how fast we were firing in 5 continuous hours.
I could imagine there was some urgency for some New Jersey boys in a peach orchard.
Yeah, at the
In
time
Gettysburg, yeah.
it was, you know, and I hate to say kill or be killed, but that's really what it was down to, you know.
Wow.
The Union came into Florida, okay, not for any purpose, but to stop the feed of munitions and people back up north.
Okay.
There was nothing here we wanted.
Yeah.
Mosquitoes, alligators,
Understandable.
but
Yeah.
we wanted to capture the railroad that came from Jacksonville over here into Ocala and to Cedar Key. Because
Oh, did the
Cedar-
Union come all the way to Ocala?
Yeah, right through. We,
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
One of them, and fortunately, you guys are seeing an original Civil War cannon being fired.
Oh, that's original to the Civil War
original.
to your battery?
Yep.
Okay, wow. Oh, wow. That's really cool then. Very historic. Yeah. All right, we're looking forward to it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, for you non-Americans, you guys might not know about this, but in the U.S. we have some barbecue regions. Kansas City, where I'm from, Texas, the Carolinas, kind of, and Memphis. But then there's a little known one right here, the Ocala Central Florida barbecue. Some argue it's the best barbecue, honestly. Yeah, some would even say it's the best barbecue in Central Florida. So, let's try it out.
Little mac and cheese.
Jalapeno mac and cheese.
It ain't bad.
It's good mac. This is the South.
Little pulled pork. Solid too.
Pulled pork sandwich.
They got Carolina style mustard barbecue sauce.
Yeah, pulled pork's alright.
Come here, enjoy the food, the people, the history.
Yep. In Kansas City, if you want the food. So Justin is about to show us where he actually went to school growing up.
Circa
Right here.
1930.
Silver Spring School. This is a class in session. Yeah. Classes in session. I need to get out.
Well, thank you for coming. You guys are back again, huh?
Yeah, we're back. We're here for the show.
This is what it's all about right here.
Right there. Yep.
Are you commanding officer here?
Unfortunately,
Unfortunately. You're giving up the glory for the fire order, though.
the truth is I'm the oldest guy here.
Is
We couldn't
Couldn't
tell.
guess that, no.
all right. Thought you got it by merit. You worked your way through the ranks.
There you go.
You spent the war going up. Oh wow, they're gonna go through the whole load. Justin loves taking loads.
That's not true.
It was zoomed in, they didn't see fake punch.
Alright, so the first thing that has to be done is 1 pound of powder and whatever the appropriate type of ordnance would be removed. 1 cord. loaded in the front. Ready! Then the man in the back takes the metal climber wire. We'll insert a fuse into it.
All right, everybody, cover your ears.
This is gonna be loud.
Now it's going like that.
This one's coming for the Gators.
They killed a manatee.
So I assume they're all pretty much original, but all around us, a bunch of really old buildings from down here in the swamps, and you can you can definitely imagine being out here in the swamps that
Let's go check out an original cracker house.
that they would definitely have rotted down. I would have imagined that the wood rot.
Wood rot.
Wood rot. Wood rot. Blah, blah, blah. All right, let's see how these crackers live. Feel the weight.
There's all different ones. This one is probably the heaviest. This is a English brown bess musket from the Revolutionary War. This is 1777.
Well, I had some family who fought for the British in the Revolutionary War. I'm not gonna point at people. I know gun safety. This is cool.
Here, let me see.
It's not as heavy. It's not that heavy.
Oh, it's relative.
Yeah, relatively heavy. Yeah.
Depends on how far you have to carry it, really.
Yeah.
They gotta drag it all over the East Coast.
Yeah, this thing is nice. I love touching history, you know?
That's it.
Yeah.
And it was probably captured and reused by the colonials because they tried to
Take the crown off of it.
take the crown off of it by hacking it up.
All right.
That's really cool.
But
That's a nice touch.
you know, they didn't want to be associated with the crown. But they needed a gun.
Who does, right?
Right. So
Hear that, Canadian?
this one is also actually, you know, guns were as valuable as a car today. If you
Yeah.
broke the stock, you took all the parts and restocked it again.
Okay.
This is actually a lock from 1730. Oh, wow. Wilson was an English lock maker, and the furniture is engraved Castries on there. It was a military gun, and Castries is the capital of one of the islands in the Caribbean. I can't remember which island.
Okay.
So this was actually a gun that was in the military there.
And
But it was restocked because the stock is of the colonial period, which is way later than 1730. I found that in an antique store.
That's
really
cool.
cool.
You have a cap lock gun. Is that from the Seminole War?
Which one? This one? Well, this would be a sporting gun. This is
Okay,
probably
sporting.
after the Civil War.
Okay.
This is probably 1860s, 70s. Probably the Northeast, like Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Philadelphia or New York, like a manufactured factory gun.
Okay.
This one was made in Williamsburg, Virginia, by a very famous gun maker that used to work there. That one was made by me. This one is.
Oh yeah.
This one is a replica, a copy of one that would have been made from Allentown area of Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay.
This is Nicholas Hawk was the original maker. He died in 1844, so that would have been 1830, 1820.
Do you make muskets commercially then?
Well, the barrel was made. You know, I buy a barrel blank, and then you buy a lock blank, and everything else was made by me.
What is it?
That's I would make the wood, made the stock.
Pardon me. But do you do this and sell them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not so much anymore, but
Yeah.
I'm kind of getting.
You're not
tired.
pumping them out?
I've been doing it for 40 years.
Lord almighty. That thing is heavy.
It's a little longer than would be probably standard.
Okay. It
But,
gives you a little more accuracy and range.
Yeah. Well, it's look at that. It looks like that. It
Well,
looks like it belongs there.
If I do like a half cock and then I pull this and then
Yeah,
that.
that sets the front trigger. That makes this a hair trigger. So you cock that. Cock
Okay.
the back one first.
Cock it back
You'll
first.
feel it. There.
Okay.
You go.
And then I pull back or no?
All the way,
All the way?
and then put that down.
Put the pan down.
And then,
Should I have it up here? It's fine. That's cool. All right. Can I try?
this one actually doesn't have the set. Doesn't have the set trigger part.
So,
So are you a lefty?
yeah, I am.
Okay, where? They make left-handed locks.
Oh shit!
Misfire.
I didn't pull it back all
Pull
the
it
way.
halfway.
You would have shot this cracker's house, Justin.
Yeah. Okay, now it's ready.
You can't see it that well, but that's really cool.
No, they saw it. They came up good.
That's really cool. So why do you pull it back halfway?
Well, it's half cocked. Well, when you're still low.
Florida, the sugar capital of the Southeast.
Here, I'll do it.
A big creep on falling, you'll get a backache if not. Get ready to push.
Ready?
Go.
So normally they'd run cane through there, but they're out for the year. So you can still spin it.
Annual labor.
Sing the song, I spin, you spin me right round.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, this is cool. Let's go check out some more cracker stuff. So this is cracker blacksmithing. Cracker smithing.
This is the cow camp, or what a representation of a cow camp might be.
Cracker camp.
Are you, you understand where the term cracker came from, right?
I do indeed.
So yeah, the whips that they drove the cattle with.
You
back
can
in the
explain
day.
it, yeah.
And no, I don't want to break the fourth wall and look.
No,
into the
that's
camera.
what we do.
We only break the
Yeah,
fourth
we
wall.
only break the
Okay,
fourth
gotcha.
wall. Yeah.
So yeah, so the cattle industry in Florida got its start prior to and after during the Civil War, because they were rounding up cattle that the Spaniards had left behind that congregated around Lake Okeechobee in the 1800s. And they became more hybrid cattle acclimated to the Florida environment, so they were able to survive longer. And guys from around this area said, hey, I bet I can make a few bucks by rounding up some cattle and taking them north and selling them. So they would do that. And then during the Civil War, most of the beef that went to the Confederate Army came from Texas. Florida supplied some, but after Vicksburg fell in 1863, they couldn't get cows across the Mississippi River from Missouri or from any other part of the world. So Florida supplied a lot more beef to the Army at that point.
So why did the Spanish just abandon their cows?
Well, they ended up in St. Augustine and stayed there for a long number of time. I think they just found South Florida as too inhospitable.
Yeah.
You couldn't grow crops
Yeah,
at
me
the
too.
time. Nature, right?
He said me too.
And the cows that they brought were from Andalusia, Spain,
Okay.
which were more
Dry.
would have been better in Texas
Okay,
than
yeah.
Florida. So I think when they pulled out, they just went and settled in St. Augustine and stayed and left the cows behind and the horses. And so those became the hybrid horses and cattle that are specific to Florida now.
Okay, so they're swamp cows.
Kind of like that, yeah,
Alright.
yeah. They're
right.
smaller and hardier, able to withstand standing in mucky circumstances. For
How's
a
the
lot
meat? Does it come out good?
Meat's good, yeah.
It's like
Some
a
of
cross
they're tougher.
between a gator and a cow.
The cows got to outswim the gators.
Right. Well, yeah, he's got Ferdinand on his shoulder here.
Oh yeah, you saw it.
Is that for bull or did I just get him? So yeah, so during the Civil War they provide a lot of beef, and then afterwards they would drive them to Tampa and sell them in the Caribbean, places like Cuba and things like that.
Okay.
And made a lot of money. That was sort of the birth of the cattle industry in the state of Florida. Experience of a cowboy in Florida would probably be not much different than a cowboy out west, at least as far as what they ate and things like that. So
Okay.
if you want to see this kind of stuff,
Yeah, let's go for it.
the food had to be stuff that would travel well and not go bad along the trip. So things like beans, you watch the cowboy movies, you see them eating the beans around the campfire, right? And the salted meat or salted pork. I mean, this is beef jerky, but the meat would have been very salty back in the day to preserve it, and you would almost have to boil it in water to get the salt to come out before you could eat it.
Got some hardtack there.
Then you got hardtack. This stuff's been around since Roman times. It's basically 2 parts of flour to 1 part water, and you just bake it until the moisture.
I don't want to impose on you guys, but I've never eaten hardtack. Could I take a bite of this?
Well, you don't
Try?
wouldn't eat it this way.
Oh, you
You
wouldn't?
never eat it this way. You don't have
Smash
beaver
it.
teeth. I don't think you could chew
Oh.
these.
You
The
smash
idea
it
would
and
be
soak
is
it, right?
you would boil it in water or coffee.
Can I
and
attempt to
then,
bite in it?
Yeah, I mean, let me give you a fresh piece. We've had
I don't
know
care
how
if
many
people's
kids with
hands
their
up.
hands on it.
That's going to build my immune system.
Here, look at this.
They don't call it hardtack for no.
All right.
It's pretty hard.
Right?
Can I try a piece?
Just like Mama made it.
Just like Mama made, right?
Not bad.
Yeah.
It's not terrible, right?
Yeah.
You're not
I've eaten worse.
going to serve it at a football party or anything. But
I've seen some like recipes from like the Civil War where they use hardtack. They put it in like pork fat.
yeah. And skilly galley and some hellfire stew is some of the things they would mix it up with, break it up there. You know, there's some stories about them threatening running low on ammunition, threatening to throw hardtack at the enemy because it was just as horrible.
Yeah.
Neither side really liked it. There's songs that both of them sang about how much they hated hardtack.
Oh, yeah?
Hardtack, Come Again, No More was a marching song you heard on both sides. It was universally disliked. There are, stories about taking rations from captured enemies but leaving the hardtack behind because nobody liked it. And it lasted for a long time. In fact, in the early days of the Civil War, the Quartermaster Corps was issuing hardtack that had been manufactured for the Mexican-American War.
Oh, yeah?
15 years early. And saying, yeah, sure, it's still edible. Try it. What could go wrong?
Can I ask you a trivia question to see your knowledge?
We'll see. Go for it. Yes, you can ask me. See
We'll
what
edit it out if you're wrong.
Okay.
What is a goober pea?
A goober pea is a peanut.
All right.
Wow.
Do you know it from the song?
I know it from the song. That was another song that was made up along the march, right? Yeah, they loved their songs, anything to keep them and spirits up while they were on the march.
Yeah.
And then, of course, in that day and time, you had the evil weed.
Evil weed?
Evil weed, which was tobacco.
Oh, okay.
The devil's original lettuce.
Devil's weed there. So most likely it would have been smoked in pipes. Everything from the corn cobs to maybe higher class, stemmed pipes and things like that.
Are we able to
you
take
might
a
have
puff off the
chewed it.
pipe?
Yeah, you might have chewed it in some form. And the really lower classes we did that, but cigars and cigarettes didn't really.
Sounds like my type of people.
So just like today.
Yeah, just like today, right? Yeah. I went to school in the South, so I sat next to guys in classes.
Yeah, in middle school even.
I was in the Navy. Everybody does it there.
Yeah. On submarines too? Where do you spit?
No, I don't know. I don't know about submarines. I wasn't on a submarine.
I assume just a water bottle.
Yeah, they probably put it. They just
That's
flush
what they
it.
do inside
Oh,
on
sure.
the ship.
Yeah.
What's this one right here?
Take a guess. What do you think that is? I'll say it's a compressed leaf.
Oh, that's tobacco, huh? No?
It's tea.
Oh,
that
wow.
makes sense, yeah.
So I've often wondered why, when you hear stories about the Boston Tea Party, and they say that through the crates in the water and it sank. I don't know if you have any better luck, but when I put a tea bag in water, it takes forever for it to sink.
Yeah.
So I kind of thought that story was horse crap and gunsmoke. But I think if it was pressed into stuff like this, it's pretty dense.
That's
Yeah,
really cool.
and probably in crates too, right?
In crates, it would be a lot less water,
This is really cool. Where'd you get this?
The state park has a lot of the stuff they supplied for this event.
What do you mean?
really
You don't buy your tea like that?
You want to buy your tea like that? I'm sure you can find it online.
It's
They
at the
had to buy
Dollar
it
General
from
down the
somebody.
street in Ocali.
The way it's pressed.
You,
Did they
you
get
gotta
this?
be proud of your product if you're willing to stamp that kind of
Yeah.
stuff into
It
it.
makes me think they got it from China, like from
It's probably
from like
from
the
it's
Qing or
probably
something.
Oh,
from
yeah.
England.
Yeah, that.
It's probably an English import.
Maybe they were branding it as like Qing tea.
It could be,
'Cause
right?
they-
I think it's just simply black tea, which probably came from India, which meant more than likely it was imported by England.
So we tried the sodas out right here. They were all delicious. Cream soda, it was really good. But my favorite, best sarsaparilla I've ever had, and that's saying something because sarsaparilla is usually associated with the West. And I live out West, and I came to Florida and I found the best sarsaparilla. For Queen and Country. Well, they've got some really cool exhibits. We can't show you them all or else we'll be here for a real long time. I hope you guys enjoyed Cracker Days down here.
And if you're nice to somebody, they might give you a piece of hardtack.
Yeah, that's true. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If 1 million people subscribe to this video, I'll shave my neck beard. Let's see it happen, guys. Goodbye.
We'll see. So I think this is the best Ocali Days they've ever done. I don't know if they've just stepped up their game since the last time I came, but
They probably had to skip a 1 or 2 maybe.
yeah.
So now there's their time to rein it back in, celebrate. Plus it's great weather right now. It's not hot.
Yeah,
We got really lucky. It hasn't been raining and it hasn't been hot. And that's the only things Florida really has usually got. So
A big alligator's dangerous. Don't a big alligator snatch you up, son? Big alligator if it gets a hold. Big alligator, man, he gonna roll.